What's up everyone, it's your girl Shay here and I'm back with a whole new video. And in this week's video, I decided to talk about more manga. I know I just did a manga review on Saturday, I believe, but this time I'm also talking about my top 5 favorite mangas. I might even do a part 2 for this because I didn't realize this until a while making this list, that there's actually more manga that I've read and have actually really enjoyed. But let's get started with this list. In number 5, I have the manga Da Da Da. Yes, that's right, it's pronounced Da Da Da. This also was a favorite anime of mine, but the anime actually wasn't completed. So there's a couple of episodes towards the latter end of the series that I basically was not able to find to actually finish this series. But Da 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 is about a boy and a girl who ends up taking care of a little alien baby by the name of Rue, I believe, and along with his little babysitter, Cat. And they just get into a whole bunch of hijinks. So it's a cute story because, of course, the boy and the girl start to fall for each other while taking care of this little baby. It was such a cute story and I loved it from beginning to end. So after watching the anime and not getting a complete ending, I ended up wanting to read the manga so I could find out what happened next, and I definitely wasn't disappointed. Coming in at number 4 is also the manga Peach Girl. I ended up watching this anime about my second year of college and I enjoyed it. So obviously I wanted to read the manga to also see what the manga was like, since we both know, well all of us basically know, that a lot of times the manga and the anime can differ due to scenes and also due to names, which was something that happened in this case. Basically Peach Girl is about a girl by the name of Momo, and she ends up falling for this boy named Toji, but also this guy named Kairi also likes her, and there's just a whole bunch of havoc and hijinks completely involved, along with the love triangle. And also her best friend Sai isn't really her best friend. But definitely, this is definitely a manga to check out, especially if you're someone who loves romance or someone that just loves drama and comedy, among other stuff. Also coming in at number 3, I actually have 2 mangas, but they're basically together because one's the sequel to it, so I decided just to lump them together. And that was Mamet Lollipop, also called Save Me Lollipop, and Modet Mamet Lollipop. So Save Me Lollipop, or Mamet Lollipop, is pretty much about a girl who ends up swallowing this magic pearl that these 2 boys are actually after so that they can pass their wizarding exam. Along with that, they are basically chased by a whole bunch of other students that are also trying to get this magic pearl so they can also pass their exam. She ends up falling for one of the wizards, and you start to see kind of like their love story unfold, which is very sweet and very cute. This also is one of my favorite animes as well. I remember I used to watch this anime all the time, and it was actually dubbed by Funimation, so if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Mamet Lollipop is the sequel to Mamet Lollipop, where you find out basically what happened after everything happened between these crazy host of characters. And it was actually also, once again, very cute to read. It was actually very short of a sequel manga, I believe, as far as what I can remember. But it was also never made into an anime, so that kind of sucks. So coming in at number 4 is going to be the Manga Mode card. Now I remember reading this manga once again while I was in college, and I remember finishing this manga in one day because I was obsessed with wanting to see what happens next. So in this manga, it's about a girl by the name of Hikaru who ends up basically always wanting to fall in love. So she's in love with love and she's in love with romance. So she ends up being kissed by this handsome boy who she ends up calling the perverted prince. And then when she ends up going to school, she also meets a guy that looks exactly like him, but they have different colored eyes. So basically she's trying to figure out the mystery behind this handsome character, and basically you see it all unfold from there. The best thing that I liked about this manga was that it takes you all the way, not takes you all the way up, but it kind of has like an epilogue story to it, which was actually really cute. And of course, coming in at number 1, I have the manga Fruits Basket. So I had to put this at the top of my list because, as everyone knows, Fruits Basket the anime is one of those iconic animes that so many people are like, you have to see it. And I remember watching it and also being disappointed when I realized that it didn't have an ending. Well, the anime had an ending, but there was just so much more to the story that the anime should have had a second season, but we never got that second season. So of course I read the manga Fruits Basket so I could find out what happens next, and also to see what other characters had not yet been introduced in the anime. So I really enjoyed this. It was cool getting to see Toru and Kyo and Yuki again, as long as meeting all the other characters that are involved and finding out the mysteries behind all of them turning into the different zodiac animals. Definitely check this out if you haven't already. I definitely recommend it, especially if you're someone that's still hoping for a second season of Fruits Basket, although I know that we shouldn't be hoping anymore. But if you want an ending to Fruits Basket and find out what happens next with Yuki and Kyo and Toru, definitely check it out. So those are my top 5 favorite mangas. I definitely might make a part 2 to this video because, like I said at the beginning, there's so many other mangas that I know and I love, and I didn't realize it until I was making this list. But what did you guys think of my list? Have you read these mangas before? Are you interested in reading them? Let me know. As you can see also, my list is a lot of shoujo because I love shoujo manga. But anyway, I'll probably make another list also. Alright you guys, once again thanks so much, and like always, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and watch out for my next video, which would be on Saturday. Alright you guys, bye.